Hi, this is Thea Bellis Family Farms, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit before I kind of get started on what I was going to do for today. I wanted to, those of you who watch my channel, and I really appreciate it, probably notice that I have a little bit of inconsistencies of what is current and what is older and stuff, so I want to kind of explain that to you a little bit. And I also want to talk about some of the things I want to do in the future with this channel also. The reason I have some differences in time is because for a long time I was doing my YouTube videos or uploading them through with YouTube editing, and that took so long. I had to eat, those of you who know how to have done that in the past, you know how time consuming it is. It's just and I was getting behind really quickly. And then when they shut off that editing thing, my husband was not ready to pull the trigger on an editing program yet, and so I had to wait for about a month for something to show up for us to finally buy one. And of course now I'm learning this new one, and I really like it, but it's, I'm learning, and I'm starting to put some stuff out. But then there's some things that kind of happened, like there was Halloween. We had to get that one on now because I'm weird. I like to do things in chronological order, but when Halloween happened and we had some promotional issues that we were going to do, I needed to get the Halloween video out, so, and then, with Thanksgiving or whatever, there were some things I just wanted to get out, and I thought, okay, so now what I'm going to do is, I want to try to put as many videos out as possible each day, because I've got a lot of projects going on right here, and things to do, so I'm going to try to get those put out as much as possible on the current ones. And then if I don't have something specific to put out for that day, I'll just go back and do some of the little bit older ones too. And they're not that old. I think I'm toward the end of September, and getting come up that. But I have to admit, by the time I get that done, I've got stuff off of another camera that Tom took to Texas, did beekeeping videos. We've got some old stuff of the grandkids when they were little and really cute at that stage. Just so you might every once in a while see something really old come up. So they won't be in chronological order. If that makes you crazy, it makes me crazy too. But I want you to see what we got going on here. Now today it is very windy. I think we're supposed to get some rain this afternoon. I'm not sure. And it's weird. It's December and it's 72 degrees outside, and that's not normal for northeast Oklahoma. But I'm sure winter will catch up with us pretty soon. So I'm going to start doing some pruning on my grapevines. We've got a pretty big vineyard. It has been neglected. I haven't done nearly as much with it as I need to do with it, but I'm going to try to redouble my efforts and try to get that done this year. They need to be pruned. I'm going to weed around the bases of them, and I think, because I've got plenty of chicken poop, especially from the old coop, that I can dig up and put around it. And you'll see when I get out here and start working on these vines, they didn't really grow. They didn't really grow a lot last year. In fact, I got no crop this year, and I have reasons for believing that's happened, but I think I'm going to try to get each vine pruned. And we had up to 320 vines, but I think I'm down to 220 vines because some of them have died over the years. I don't have a lot of topsoil. It's just kind of one of those things. But I need to get started. It's December, and if I want to have something growing in March, I've got to get started on it. So I'm going to prune the vines, and for winter, I'm going to weed around the base of them, and then I'm going to put some chicken poop, and then I'm going to cover it up with some mulch that I've got. And so that's what I'm going to try to get done. A few vines done today or whatever, but that's what we're going to get started on. Before I get started out in the vineyard, I want to show this to you. And while we're out in the vineyard, I'm going to have to do it without volume because it's just way too windy today. But I want to show you my favorite thing here. This is like a wagon. And I think we got it at Hardware a few years ago, and you can tell it's been well used. But because our vineyard's kind of down the hill and away from everything, I don't want to have to take 100 trips back and forth. So this is stuff that we use for tying up the bigger vines. I've got jute for the smaller, not the vines themselves, but the diameter of the vines. This is my handy dandy hammer, and you can see where I've worn the end of it off because this is what I use for digging up weeds. I love that. And then I've got these ratcheting pruners. I love these too. If you don't have ratcheting pruners, you should get some. And these are a little bit buried because we didn't have a harvest, but these are little, and those are sharp little suckers, so you be careful, but they're also ratcheting, and these are awesome for being in the vineyard. So there are a few other things in here. There's some zip ties and stuff like that, but this is my favorite tool for working in the vineyard. Again, I'm sorry for the wind, but I want to show you what I'm going to do up front. This is where I have pruned it last year, and there was some, but I had very little growth over the summer. And so I'm going to reprune them again this year, and then what I'm going to go down here is on the bottom, and I'm going to clear out all the weeds around there, and then do some fertilizing on that. I'm going to take off these little suckers and stuff and fertilize it. This here, where I've done some woody beds, and this is a garlic bed. Apparently I didn't do a very good job of harvesting it last year, because I've got some fresh garlic coming up now, even in December. But we're going to work on this and see if we can get it fertilized and pruned and mulched. we still got wind, but now it's blowing really hard out of the north. It looks like the thunderstorms developed to the east of us, though, and we're going to miss it. So we got that, and I got a few of the vines. I only got 4 vines done, and then I just tripped in a hole and fell down. And it's a good thing I'm big boned, or I would have broken a wrist. But I thought, yeah, I'm done for the day. So I've got 4 vines done, about 206 to go approximately. But we'll get stuff done. Oh, and, I forgot to say earlier that I was gonna talk about the fact that I know I'm in a camper and everything, but I do a lot of cooking. And I'd like to be able to put some of this stuff on videos about some of the cooking I do too. So that'd be another change that we might put on there. So we'll see how it goes.